Once again, this is your brother, the indescribable 1981. It's been a good little minute. It's been a good little minute that I've done a lot of things in my life. It's a wonderful Sabbath day, by the way. We got so-called Father's Day weekend and this Juneteenth stuff coming up. But I made this video today, man, for those who are on the righteous path that know it's hard to walk this path. When you done seen a lot of stuff happen in your life that the Most High, God is creator, did for you, life or death situations where you know you're supposed to been dead, gone out of this flesh, or you supposed to been murdered, sat up, overcame and defeated. A lot of people forget what the scripture says in the Bible. This world, the money, the devices, the wicked shit going on, that do whatever you want to do, who gives a fuck. This world here don't have no morals. And this is why it's hard for people to stay on the righteous path, because they know it's true. Who can wear this on their head? I got a white one too. Y'all see my videos where I wear my white one also. So who can wear a turban on their head? Who can dress like this? I'm not here for the world. I'm here for those who are on the righteous path and they need encouragement. I don't have much living a righteous life. And I think that's what scares a lot of people. If I go worship or serve the Most High, God, Goddess, and live a life full of morals, meaning once you know what's wrong, you don't do wrong no more. Now you live in a moral life. That's going to take away from people's comfort zone. It's going to take away from people clubbing and going out, hanging out, doing what they want, having sex with any and everybody, committing all types of acts of sin and murder on earth. So the easy way out, running with the rest of the world on this earth, following everybody else, sports, politics, religion, everything out here that's fake and not godly. It's easy to go that way. It's easy to do wrong. It's easy to go out and try to harm somebody. People do it easily nowadays, but it's so hard for people to do right. It's so difficult for people to dress in that all white. I've dressed in all white many a time. I just haven't made many videos where I was dressed in all white. Even if I got like a different color pair of shorts on, different color pair of pants, you know what I'm saying? With a white t-shirt and a white turban in a lot of my videos y'all see. Anybody that's on the righteous path, man or woman, gonna cover their heads and cover their bodies, because it's a righteous thing to do. What would it look like to walk into a place full of children as a grown-up or an adult and you butt naked as a man or butt naked as a woman? That wouldn't look right. It would only be righteous and moral to cover your body and cover your head. My grandma covered her head a lot. If it wasn't with a turban, it was a scully or a beanie cap. My grandma always covered her head with something, even if it was a towel or a sweater. My grandma was very spiritual. Grandma Mother Mary, born June 16th, 1929. That's tomorrow, a so-called day that she came in the flesh and she left back out into the spirit. My grandmother's still here. All our ancestors and stuff, spiritual predecessors, they still around. You can say the other side, so to speak. And right now, we coming through June 21st, the first day of summer solstice with the full moon and Capricorn, and June 21st, the first day of Cancer, the opposite, with La Nina and these storms and stuff finna start happening, going through the black hole or the Milky Way galaxy, where the Earth finna start destroying and killing off any and everybody that got wickedness in their heart, didn't want to live that righteous life and have love in their heart. Y'all have yet to see what's coming. But for those of my brothers and sisters who are righteous, covering their bodies, dressing in all white, even if you have no way to buy white clothes or cotton clothes with linen, at least dressing and covering your head and covering your body, dressing and covering up like a righteous person would. You know you're protected and you're special when you cover up something. I'm grateful to the 13th son, those few messengers or so-called prophets on YouTube who were the right ones, who were the real ones. You could see energy around them. I'm so grateful they helped to guide me on the right path, where I myself, who also am a child of the Most High, I join beside all my other brothers and sisters who keep their heads covered, who dress in their righteous gear, who stand away from the wicked out here, who don't mind being poor, because in this world the rich, who are the ones that's really poor, look at all the shit they doing, all the stuff they go through. Look at all the karma they bringing on themselves, all that money, all that richness. Just made them nothing but rich devils. You're a millionaire rich devil. A rich devil millionaire. Then you have nobodies, like I myself. I'm a nobody because I know spirit don't have a body, but I'm a nobody sitting in the darkness with the Most High Creator that made light out of the darkness. I'm the nobody that people push away, don't want to help. Anybody righteous know that you're going to be insulted. You're going to be laughed at, picked on. You're going to be looked at as crazy. You're going to be looked at as, I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't know about this or that. That's what the Bible tells you, don't cast your pearls before swine. You can't cast your experiences that you growed your heart into a pearl with God, the Most High. Them experiences that brought together that pearl that you became. You can't cast that pearl, which is yourself, into the presence of devilish people and try to teach them things about righteousness and things of the spiritual world in the Bible that is not in them. They're not ready for. They may not be on that righteous path. They may be demons. There's a lot of demons and devils running around here with Bibles sitting on their dashboard in the car. A lot of demons and devils around here talking about what I did, I this and I that. And I make sure I this and I that, when in reality, you got the knowledge and the common sense to do these things from your creator. Stop saying what you did and you did and you. Glory be to God. I have everything I need. Glory be to God. I did this with the help of God. Glory be to God. Not what I did. Glory be to God, what God did. influencing you to live a righteous life of morals. That's why a lot of people hate to dress different from others, because when you dress different from others like I do, you're going to stand out, which holy means pure, set apart, standing out. You're going to stand out, you're going to look different, you're going to be put aside for the creator. Think about it. Everybody doing the same thing, everybody wearing the same thing. Everybody everywhere on the same page. But everywhere you go, you may see one person that dressed different or shines different out of a whole crowd of people. They in the crowd, but they're not a part of it. They in the crowd, but they set apart and distinguished because they dress different. They in the crowd full of devils, but God only need a chosen few. The chosen few that God working with are the ones that's not afraid to wear all white. They're not afraid for evil people coming up against them, knowing that their time is up. They're not afraid to be talked about, picked on. They're not afraid of the thoughts of others. They're not afraid of being targeted, watched, monitored by helicopters, CIA, police in the neighborhood, nosy neighbors who are wicked, devilish. It's true, thanks to the 13th Psalm, the righteous are the true enemies of the wicked. You would think that we look on TV and we see countries fighting each other, or we see the blood gang or the Crips fighting each other, that's the real, that they enemies. They all enemies. Take all those different nations that shoot and kill and harm, and then take all of those in them same nations that are righteous, living righteous. They care about life. They got love in their heart. And see who the real enemy is. Those of us who are righteous and live life with morals, we're the enemies. We're the real enemies in the eyes of the wicked, no matter what color they are. That's why when you walk and go places, you get stared at. You get stared at by wicked people who know that that's something right there different. He wearing all white. I wouldn't dare wear all white, because I know you living a life of sin. You got a life where you shame of the sin you're living in. It's hard to be righteous. It's hard to wear white. That's why you can't do it. It take the courage of the Most High Creator, and it takes a determination from within, and it takes the fact that when you see the Most High do something in your life, and you will never forget things that the Most High, the unseen, has done in your life. You can't erase that from situations that you've been in where you came out and you were supposed to be dead. You can't erase that. It does something to you and changes you. So the changes I've been through, and the closer my relationship and stronger it has got with the unseen Most High Creator that breathed life into all our nostrils. It's so strong and so unbreakable that many people, men and women, even people that don't like me, hate me. They say, I can't see how you go through all the bullshit you went in your life and you still smiling. I can't see how you take all the losses, you still smiling. I can't see how people block you through witchcraft, spells, through online platforms. I can't see how people slander you and talk bad about you. You still wearing your turban. You still dressing righteous. You still ain't following. You're not followers of other people. You got it from within yourself where the creator lies at in your heart. That's difficult for people to do. That's hard for people to do. This is why the Most High says it's only a chosen few he's taking with him. Not the whole earth, a chosen few off the earth. And then the earth is going to be transformed into a new earth while we transform. And then the wicked kicked off. So it's hard and difficult for people to live that righteous path. That's why when people talk shit and they go to acting like they all speaking the word or quoting scriptures and stuff, right? I look at their lifestyle, how they move and how they live and what they wearing and who they hang around when they bringing up the Bible or the word in the scriptures. The very scriptures where the Most High Creator tells us to separate from the evil, put on your all white, come out of Babylon, come out the churches, all this false shit. Don't dress like the heathens, dress like the ancients did. Cover their heads. I mean, simple instructions we're given by our Most High Creator, the Almighty. People claim that they all this and all that, and they don't follow. They don't do it. That's why I love my grandmother. It's things my grandmother did that I don't see women out here do every day. I know when it comes to working on jobs, women, most jobs now have women wearing pants like a man. Just because a woman wears pants don't mean she's not feminine. But as far as the righteous way, you got a lot of women wearing jeans, pants. They dress like men. My grandmama was a woman I never saw wore pants. Her birthday's tomorrow, or so-called the day that she came into the flesh, June 16, 1929, so-called Father's Day on our calendar, whatever, man-made calendar. My grandmother would have been 95. She would have been 95. She would have been 95 tomorrow. She always kept her head covered. A scarf, a towel, a sweater cap, a beanie, a scully, a turban, a head wrap. She always wore dresses. She loved to be outside. She was from South Carolina. She loved to walk outside barefoot. She loved birds. She loved being in the yard when the wind is blowing. She was just a free-spirited South Carolina girl who was a child of the Creator without labels that came on earth, did what she had to do, and she's at the other side now. It was a beautiful funeral. And she always prayed that we stay in the Word and make God, the Most High Creator, our love and first love and partner and everything. Stay in the Word, stay close to God. That was Grandma's prayer. My mother married. Grandma married. And even she says these things when she was here in the flesh, and I can even feel her. She said, hey, no matter what the world does, no matter what your family does, no matter what your brothers and sisters do, no matter what your children do, when you stay on the right path and live a righteous life of morals, you can't focus on other individuals who not trying to, and you can't force them. Why? Because it's hard to force somebody who doesn't have no solid relationship with God to dress righteous, to dress holy, and to walk the right way when the rest of the world going the other way. They feel like they left out. They feel like they castaways. That's hard for people to do. That's why I had a lot of people come at me, and they still do. I get jokes. Why you dress like Aladdin? Why you dress like a genie? Why you dress like, not knowing the ancient ways and the ancient garbs and stuff men and women wore? Why you don't go to church? Why you don't want to be Jehovah's Witness no more? Why you looking like that? Why you don't shave? See, the chosen few that know the righteous way, that the Most High gonna take with them to new heavens and new earth, and the wicked gonna be back there getting burnt up and die off. They can't live that life. They can't do this. It's hard for them to dress like this and look different and stand out. So God can identify, there go my child. My child got on all white. Okay. Everybody got on all different colors. Black, 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 blue, blue, black, black, this, da, 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 da. There go my other child, all white. Everybody out here got on butt naked clothing, this and that. They half dressed, they half dressed, they half dressed. There go one of my children got their head covered. Damn, out of all these children here, out of 1,000 children here, I only found like 20 that keep their bodies covered and their heads covered and wearing white, living righteous. Don't give a damn what people say, being attacked. Out of 1,000 people, 20 of them. Them 20 represent 144,000 out of the whole earth. Everybody else living wrong. Ain't covering their bodies, wearing pants. Think they right. Talk about God. Got a little relationship with God, but they still ain't fully all the way walking it. Wow. Chosen few. It's hard for people to dress and look odd and weird like I do. Dressing in all white. They can't do it. They can't wear they all white. They can't do it. Looking strange, wearing all white. People staring at me, looking at me. Yeah, all the devils and demons gonna stare at you and look at you. Your brothers and sisters that wear all white, who following the righteous path, we the chosen few finna be rising up out of this earth right here. When La Nina come and this storm season start coming, all over the whole entire earth, there's gonna be certain places that's not gonna get destroyed. But it's gonna be a lot of places that's gonna be going down. Russian ships outside of Haiti. You feel me? Down there in the South Americas and stuff right now. Yeah. Russia down there over there in Haiti, 400 miles off of the coast. Everybody gathering up for this what so-called battle of Armageddon, trying to come at the righteous. Notice a lot of the righteous people always get attacked on this earth. You go help somebody out of love, you get attacked. They try to do that to make you feel bad so you can turn wicked and then now you're on their side. Peer pressure is the world trying to make you not wear your all white and get fucked up when the lake of fire and God come to destroy everything the Most High don't like that's not natural. Everything on this earth that's happening that the Bible spoke of is happening now. Certain things that people on this earth think that's so important, like Bitcoin and AI and dollar bills and money and getting this paper and getting to the bag, and all of this reparations and paperwork. And listen, ain't no Bitcoins was in the Bible. Ain't no Tesla was in the Bible. Ain't no telescopes and none of that was in the Bible. That's shit from this physical world here. What is in the Bible is water, fire in the Bible, air mentioned in the Bible, breath of life mentioned in the Bible, rain mentioned in the Bible, floods mentioned in the Bible, windstorms, tornadoes mentioned in the Bible, volcanoes mentioned in the Bible, earthquakes mentioned in the Bible. Nature is mentioned in the Bible, man and woman, living souls, living righteous, morals, respect, covering up, respecting all life, not killing. All that's in the Bible. Stuff to deal with nature, man, woman. You feel me? And all the elements. And whatever else living beings, be it insects and small things to the big things. Nobody can live that righteous life. It's hard. It's hard. That's why when you get closer to God, God, like, the Most High God and Holy Spirit give you so much strength to the point where when 10 people come up against you, you don't flinch, you don't fold, you don't change, you don't let nobody influence you. Them 10 people gonna get the fuck up out your presence after a while, because the strength of you connected to God against 10 of them motherfuckers, men, women, or whoever, bullies, Goliaths, man, they all gonna fall, man. They ain't gonna be able to hang. Because they know in their own hearts, they not living righteous. They know in their own hearts, I'm the one reflecting what they supposed to be. And they don't want to live that way. So since it's hard for them to do that, they don't want to live like that. Guess what? All of them come at men and women like I myself who can dress like this with white on, who can, they can't do this. They can't do it.